Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Man United eye the return of a talented young defender and consider a swap deal involving Casemiro and a rising Brazilian star. For more on the story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. First January signing expected as buyback clause set to be triggered for defender. The Red Devils have endured a disappointing first half of the Premier League campaign, currently sitting 13th in the table, 9 points adrift of the Champions League spots. Manager Ruben Amorim has struggled to turn the club's fortunes around, and it's believed he could be given a modest budget to strengthen a couple of key areas in January. A new left wing-back is said to be the top priority for the Portuguese manager, and the club appear to have an obvious solution. They should look to re-sign Álvaro Fernandes from Benfica. The United Academy graduate was loaned to the Portuguese side at the start of the year, and Benfica exercised an option to sign him permanently for £5 million last summer. However, as part of the deal, United retained a buyback clause worth £16 million, which remains valid until the summer of 2026, according to the Manchester Evening News. The 21-year-old initially had a slow start to life at Benfica, but his form has significantly improved this season under the management of Bruno Lage. The Spaniard has become a mainstay in Benfica's starting 11, contributing 2 goals and 2 assists from 23 appearances at left-back, while also impressing with his defensive attributes. Fernandes has won 59% of his duels, averaging 2.2 tackles, 1.9 clearances, and 5.4 recoveries per match. He has successfully completed 56% of his dribbles and averages 26 passes in the opposition's half per game. Considering his development at Benfica, he would represent a shrewd signing for United, especially given the relatively modest buyback fee. With his blend of attacking flair and defensive solidity, the Spaniard could play a pivotal role in helping Ruben Amorim revitalize the squad's performances in the second half of the campaign. Casemiro set for swap with Brazilian midfield star. The winter transfer window, set to open on January 1st, 2025, is eagerly anticipated by football fans around the world. Whether in winter or summer, transfer windows are a cherished moment for supporters, offering the hope of fresh faces at their favorite clubs. For Manchester United, the upcoming window is no exception, with plenty of speculation surrounding potential arrivals and departures. Under the guidance of Ruben Amorim, Manchester United are reportedly active in reshaping their squad. Amorim, supported by the financial backing of INEOS, is believed to have the green light to mold the team according to his tactical preferences. This involves both bringing in new players and offloading those who do not fit into his plans. One high-profile player likely to leave Old Trafford is Casemiro. The Brazilian midfielder, who joined United as a marquee signing, appears to have fallen out of favor under Amorim's regime. The 32-year-old has found himself on the bench more often than not, with Amorim favoring younger players in his starting 11. Amorim's preference for youthful energy has been evident in his deployment of Manuel Ugarte, a 23-year-old midfielder who has become a key figure in United's system. Despite Casemiro's wealth of experience and reputation as one of the best defensive midfielders in world football, he has struggled to secure regular game time under the Portuguese manager. Financial considerations also seem to play a part in the decision to part ways with Casemiro. The Brazilian commands a hefty weekly wage of £350,000, making him one of the highest earners at the club. With United looking to free up funds to invest in fresh talent, selling Casemiro could provide both financial relief and the opportunity to reinvest in areas of need. Rumors suggest that Manchester United are eyeing Ederson, the Atlanta midfielder, as part of a potential swap deal involving Casemiro. Ederson has been enjoying a stellar season in Serie A, capturing the attention of scouts from several top clubs, including the Red Devils. At just 25 years old, the Brazilian has shown considerable promise and could fit seamlessly into Amorim's vision for a dynamic and youthful squad. Ederson's rise in European football has been impressive. After moving from Corinthians to Salernitana in January 2022 for €6.5 million, he quickly made a name for himself, prompting Atlanta to secure his services 6 months later for €23 million. Since then, he has amassed 112 appearances, scoring 10 goals and providing 3 assists, while earning 2 caps for the Brazilian national team. Atlanta, however, are not eager to part ways with Ederson. The midfielder is contracted until 2027, and the club are expected to demand a significant fee, potentially in the region of 50 to 60 million euros. This valuation is similar to what they previously sought for Tun Koopmeiners, although Ederson's longer contract gives Atlanta stronger negotiating power. With Manchester United's midfield undergoing a transformation under Amorim, the addition of Ederson could bring a new dimension to their play. However, whether Atlanta will agree to a swap deal involving Casemiro or hold out for a cash offer remains to be seen. One thing is certain: the January transfer window will be a pivotal moment for the Red Devils and their ambitions under Ruben Amorim. What do you think? Will Manchester United let Casemiro go, considering he's their highest earner? And can Ederson step up to replace his senior from the Brazil national team at Old Trafford? Share your thoughts in the comments below. 6 Manchester United stars letting Ruben Amorim down in Old Trafford revolution. Manchester United find themselves in unfamiliar territory this Christmas, languishing in the bottom half of the Premier League table for the first time in their history. Despite signs of improvement under Ruben Amorim, such as dominating possession and registering 23 shots to Bournemouth's 10, United have struggled to find consistency. A lack of cutting edge in attack and persistent defensive errors have hindered any chance of momentum. Amorim's tenure has begun with a mixed bag of results: 4 wins, 1 draw, and 4 losses in his first 9 matches. This form is far from acceptable for a club of United stature, leaving them out of the Carabao Cup and with only a slim chance of finishing in the top 4 by May. However, the blame cannot rest solely on the manager's shoulders. Much of United's woes stem from individual underperformances, with several players failing to meet expectations. Diogo Dalot has been a persistent problem in defense. His inability to handle one-on-one situations has left United exposed time and again. Dalot often gives wingers too much space and is frequently caught out of position when the ball is played in behind. Despite his years at the club since arriving from Porto in 2018, his poor defensive awareness continues to make him a liability, and a summer departure seems inevitable. Joshua Zirkzee, meanwhile, has struggled to adapt to the intensity of English football. The Dutch forward lacks aggression both on and off the ball and has missed too many easy opportunities in front of goal. At just 23 years old, Zirkzee still has time to develop, but United's sizable investment in him is looking increasingly unjustified. A January loan move seems likely and would confirm his place as another disappointing signing. Antony has also come under fire, with his performances offering little in attack or defense. The £85 million winger has been widely criticized for his lack of end product, often resembling a headless chicken in possession. At 24, he has shown few redeeming qualities and continues to frustrate with ineffective dribbling and poor decision-making. Cutting their losses on Antony in January might be United's best option. Andre Onana has failed to live up to expectations in goal. The Cameroonian has looked hesitant when dealing with set pieces, contributing to United conceding 7 goals from such situations in their last 6 matches. His reluctance to command the penalty area has created nervousness among his defenders, a stark contrast to the authoritative presence of past United goalkeepers. Lisandro Martinez, a fan favorite last season, has struggled to replicate his previous form. The Argentine World Cup winner has been exposed by United's lack of quality at left wing back, often looking off the pace and less assured. Amorim will need Martinez to rediscover the character and grit that made him such a vital player, or he may be forced to seek a new left-footed centre-back. Alejandro Garnacho, though undeniably talented, has been guilty of complacency. Amorim has rightly challenged the young winger to develop the right mentality and show a willingness to improve his game. Without this, Garnacho risks stalling his progress at a critical stage in his career. The onus is now on him to prove he is ready to play a central role in Amorim's long-term project. Amorim's vision for Manchester United remains ambitious, but individual errors and lackluster performances have slowed his revolution. While it is clear that some players are simply not up to the required standard, the January transfer window presents an opportunity for Amorim to make necessary changes. Whether these struggling stars can turn their form around or be replaced by fresh faces remains to be seen. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.